Seconds out.
So Campbell Hatton then looks to continue his progress in his professional career, which is almost 2.5 years old now. This is his 13th contest, and one which Eddie Hearn said at the final press conference earlier this week could turn out to be Campbell Hatton's toughest yet. Right start by Campbell Hatton so far, and all is well in the corner also. Very pleased with what's happened so far over the first 9 minutes of the contest.
Bit more pressure on the front foot now from Ansel. He has to try and get there. Oh, that's the shot I've been talking about, falling over that front foot. He's wide open. There's two good right uppercuts followed by a right hook.
Good spell this for Campbell Hatton, started by that right uppercut.
He's just crouching over his front foot. Got to be careful, Ansel. He's got to bring that front foot in and close that guard up. They were two spiteful, hurtful right uppercuts from Hatton.
That's better from him though, just a little bit more acceleration in that right hand, and it's a more potent weapon. But he has to let his hands go. I know there's a risk of getting caught here, but he's 3 rounds down.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of action here at the O2 Arena, we go to referee Sean McAvoy's scorecard. It reads 78-74 for your winner. He's still undefeated, Campbell, the Hurricane Hatton.
So Campbell Hatton extended to the 8-round distance by Tom Ansell, all part of the learning process, fight by fight, introducing more elements into his game, and now unbeaten in 13. Well, the Romford Bull Army have been all around the country in support of their man, and here in full voice again tonight. Haven't had to travel so far as they watch their man attempt to win his first belt, the vacant Southern Area heavyweight title. And Fisher starts with a strong jab and drives Armstrong back onto the ropes. What a brilliant start from Johnny Fisher, who already has 3 wins in the first round, and a blistering attack in the first 15 seconds. Fisher going for the finish once again, and Armstrong has very little in the way of defence.
Doing the wrong thing here, Armstrong. He's looking to trade with Fisher. Oh, big overhand right. Fantastic start from Fisher.
Fisher opening up again, and barely 50 seconds gone in the first round.
Well, we've seen in the past with Armstrong, he can take a shot and he can ride and weather the storm.
5 wins, 1 defeat and a draw in the career of Harry Armstrong so far, but never beaten inside the distance. Big right hand again from Fisher.
If he can follow that with a long left hook there, Fisher, that'll work a treat for him. That's a lovely shot.
That's the shot there.
He's boxing really well here, Armstrong, isn't he? Tactics are spot on.
Oh, that was nice, yeah. Short right uppercut followed by the left hook. This is better, and the variation is put in front of Armstrong is different altogether. Oh, big shot, he stumbles.
But he has been caught and he has been hurt, no doubt about that.
Oh, that was a big shot by Fisher.
Tell Armstrong then, because he never even blinked. Unbelievable. That's just good work from Fisher.
Oh, big
right hand. Superb follow-up from Johnny Fisher. And this time, the referee does count when the ropes hold Harry Armstrong up. And there the blood just adding to the misery for Armstrong. And here now Johnny Fisher into the 7th round for the first time in his career. And in comes the towel. And Johnny Fisher has taken the Southern Area heavyweight title in his 10th professional contest, and we can see just what it means to him after the biggest test of his professional career, when it looked as though Harry Armstrong was providing a test of endurance that might go the full 10 rounds. Fischer starts in blistering fashion at the beginning of the round and follows up to force the corner to throw in the towel. Very, very impressive finish for Johnny Fischer. Ergovic facing a southpaw for the second time in a row, having had many a problem with Zhilei Zhang, the Chinese boxer, last time out almost a year ago, before getting through on a very tight one that many felt Zhang had done more than enough to win. Into the last round, and once again Ergovic gets through with a right hand at the beginning of the round. He did it also in the 11th. McKean firing back.
I'd like to have seen a bit more of that earlier on in the fight, stepping in behind the jab, McKean. Doubling up that left, straight left to the body of Hrgovic, who I must say looks spent. He really does look exhausted, Hrgovic.
Oh, he's gone.
Right
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
On the legs.
He's knocked out.
Seem to crumble. He's holding on. He's absolutely gone.
He's gone.
Falls off the ropes, and referee Marcus McDonald starts the count, but very quickly ends the count. And it didn't look like it was going to end in that fashion, but suddenly Ergovic finds the power and the accuracy right at the beginning of the 12th and final round, and so protects his mandatory challenger status with the IBF. Well, we saw a brutal encounter in this arena around this time last year when Chisora beat the Bulgarian Kubrat Pulev. He went on, though, to be beaten himself by Tyson Fury in his second tilt at a world title. How much is left? The bell sounds then, starting the 315th round of Derek Chisora's professional career. Against a man 2 years older at 41 in Gerald Washington, himself also a former world title challenger.
I think the big question here is how much is left in the tank for both men. You know Dell loves to fight, loves to get stuck in. Gerald Washington, very accomplished fighter, looks in great shape, must be said. You see already Dell wants to get on the chest of Washington and look for that overhand right. That's his money shot.
And the way Washington is setting up, looks like he's wide open for that punch.
Yeah, chin's high.
Chin's high and the jab is low.
Washington went well for the first 4 rounds in his only world title fight against Deontay Wilder back in 2017. Level on 2 cards going into the 5th round.
Clubbing right hand
When
from
Wilder
Washington.
got on top.
Sorry, Mike, to interrupt you, but there was a little right hand as Chisora advanced and got a little reaction, I could see. But he's right back on it now.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do, Washington. He's trying to walk Chisora onto the right hand. Oh, I just missed him with the right uppercut.
Just slid on the signage on the apron. Push.
The referee onto that, waving his arms beneath his waist, saying no knockdown. Over the course of the 10 rounds, that their best days very much behind them. Washington trying those combinations once again. He's had sporadic success with those during the course of the contest, and you often wondered if he just upped the momentum and added, to use his coach's word, intent to those combinations and those attacks. It might have been more decisive.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here at the O2 Arena, we go to the judges' scorecards. Marcus McDonald, 98-93. Steve Gray, 97-94. And Bob Williams scored this bout 96-94, all three. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Derek Wachisara.
The train rolls on. Derek Wachisara with another victory. Maybe disputed a bit, but nonetheless, he gets win again. Derek Wachisara there with a big win over Gerald Washington.
So we're set then for the third time. This man, Anthony Joshua, taking on a late substitute. It all went so wrong against Andy Ruiz in 2019, but he got it right against Carlos Takam 2 years before that. Once again, the pressure piled high. Joshua immediately onto the front foot. Criticised last time around for starting too tentatively. And Helenius also showing a flicker of aggression early on here, as he did against Deontay Wilder when he was eventually beaten in a single round in his attempt to win the world title.
Be sure of one thing, Mike. Robert Helenius will not freeze. He will put pressure on Anthony Joshua, and he will have a go 100%.
Is he struggling to land the right hand? Because he's struggling to commit.
He's struggling to get the feet close and throw the right hand. That's the key, Mike. And the jab, you don't have to get the feet closer with the jab. You can just slightly lean in and still connect. But to get the right hand, you've got to take that extra couple of inches step in. As I say, he's just grazing him there once again. You will find it, he's just got to commit to it.
Helenius slowing down now, not a spot in his footwork. That will give Joshua opportunities. But that's what I was talking about, the bounce. You know, the little bounce in with your jab, and you're already in distance then. You just got to turn through with the right hand. Nice pick and return. They're saying to Joshua, you got to block his jab. That's what I think's caused the swelling on the eye. Good count. As I said, he's a sneaky counter puncher, Helenius.
He's fighting a really smart fight. Robert Helenius is not a mug.
Just as he said, he was struggling to find the range.
I told you.
He lands the conclusive right hand, and in an instant, it's all over.
I said he was capable of this.
He jumps out of the ring.
I said he was capable of this. Most definitely.
It was we called for the right hand. Jab, jab, feint. Here it comes over the top.
Look at the feet. The feet are right on top of Robert Helenius' feet. It's what we call for all night, guys. And like I said before, he has the same power capabilities as Deontay Wilder. This is why it's the most exciting fight to make in the world of boxing right now. Let feet get close. He lets that right hand go. Bang. It's good night against anybody.
And he landed that earlier in the fight, and you said it landed on his beard. He just needed to step there, that inch or two closer.
And he was pulling away from it, Helenius. It wasn't like he walked into the shot.
Right, spot on, Andy. He's pulling away, but that lean back makes you so vulnerable if you've got an opponent who's willing to close the distance with the feet. You can see it. It's emotion again here as well from Anthony Joshua at the end. It's like, take that. I mean, we see the emotion at the weigh-in yesterday. Let's just hope Robert Helenius is okay now, because at the minute he's on his stool and hopefully he's okay.